obviously a member of the Repton gym and such a great amateur pedigree as well. A lot of people talking about you, a lot of people talking about the fact that you were hurting people, stopping people in the amateurs, people talking about how big a puncher you are. A lot of people really believe the professional code is going to really suit your style.
Yeah, definitely. I've had 4 knockouts in my last 5 fights, and especially with them sting gloves as well, the padding at the knuckle. But wait till I get them 10-ounce Everlast on, it's going to be a different story.
Obviously already done over 500 tickets, young and old coming out. It's going to be like Sugar Hut, isn't it? Faces down there on September 30th. It's going to be a mad atmosphere.
Yeah, I hope so, but just no fight in the crowd, just only in the ring. That's what we need.
And finally, the gym's buzzing at the moment. You've been obviously working with Tony Sims for a long time. A lot of your stablemates on this card as well. Georgia Maisie as well, and Jordan fighting for the world title, buzzing down the Matchroom gym at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. It helps that everyone's in camp at the same time, you know. All on the triangles together, all on the sprints together, all on the same numbers. It helps. But, yeah, all looking forward to fight night, and the changing room's going to be buzzing, hopefully, going out there. All get the win. Well,
look forward to your pro debut and the journey beginning September 30th. Young man whose pro debut began back in August, Ibrahim Suleiman, welcome, and JK and the team as well. Spider, London straight off the bat after you done, I don't know, 600 tickets in Birmingham. It was incredible, and now straight back out at Wembley in September.
Oh, that's it, man. I can't wait. We're bringing Birmingham back to we're bringing Birmingham to London as well, don't we? And we're going to shut that down too.
Obviously, last time was wild, all action. You know, you went a little bit crazy. Your manager went a little bit crazy as well. But that's what we expect to see: a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, and some of these guys you know as well from the amateurs as well.
Yeah, that's what boxing's about, man. It's about bringing that excitement to the game. That's what I'm going to do.
And the key for your activity. Fighting as much as possible, and obviously great to get out so quickly as well.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it is now. Just getting all the fights in. Just getting shifted into the pro game.
Look forward to seeing fight number 2 for you, Shannon. Welcome. Thanks for making the trip, and thank you for everyone for making the trip. I know you're deep in camp. Fight number 2 on Matchroom and the Zone of Southpaw for you this time around as well. 8 rounds again, having dealt with the European champion last time out. Starting to really squeak towards those championship fights now, and now about banking the last bit really of experience before you take that leap.
Yeah, I think when I started my career, we didn't want to rush, and I think we're in a perfect position now. We've got another 8-rounder, and then we push on to the 10, and then 2024 will look at being a big year. But yeah, we got a Southpaw next, and this camp's been exciting because I think we've been working on some new stuff, which I'm really excited to show everyone.
Obviously, you get to a stage, there aren't many options left in terms of opponents, and like you say now, probably 1 more 8, maybe 2, and then to 10s, and then you're really probably only 2, 3, 4 fights away from jumping into that world level fight because of the liquidity of opponents.
Yeah, and I think where I've got not that many fights as an amateur, and we are where we are now, I think it's magnificent, and I will forever and a day bang on about that because I'm just so proud to be where I am so early on. And I think, you know, if we have another 8-rounder next, it will go on to show what we can do in the future.
Well, great performance last time, and back again for you on September 30th. Maisie Rose, you two maybe might even change each other for the world title in time to go, but this time, interestingly for you, facing Shannon's last opponent from last time, the European champion. It's a big step up for you, and you're keeping very active.
Yeah, very active. Just come from training now, sparring. I wish I brushed my hair before I come here. I wish, if like, you know what I mean, it's not the best look, but 12 round sparring, working hard, training hard in camp, pushing myself with all the boys on the panel today, ready for the 30th, yeah.
And obviously, first time out, I think you ended up being co-main event to Katie Taylor. Then next thing, you're on the Katie Taylor undercard in Dublin. Then you're on the Anthony Joshua undercard. Now, even bigger than that, you're on the Jordan Thompson undercard as well on September 30th. But, you know, you're getting all the good slots, all the opportunities. Well, so much so that you've already asked to go back on the rematch for that card in November 25th. But, you know, starting to get a little bit chopsy, Maisie, in that respect as well. You know, just expecting these big nights now.
You've done it to me, do you know what I mean? You're the one that put me in them positions, but this one means a lot to me being on this card. You know, I'm having a stablemate boxing for a world title. It's a lot to me. And I can't wait to see Jordan smash it on the 30th. I see how hard he trains, I see how hard he pushes himself, and that's it, ready to go.
A word on that, because, you know, I talk to young fighters as well about the commitments that they make and the sacrifices they make. I think your gym is probably one of the few remaining gyms who do the traditional hard work at disgusting hours in the morning. I will wake up in the morning, it could be 7:30, and I'll see one of your stories saying 43 minutes ago, and everyone's throwing up at Leon C steps. Do you know what I mean? And you make that commitment, you come over from South London, you travel there every day. I mean, you must be up at, I don't know, 5:30 every morning. But you do know you guys in unbelievable condition, and very few gyms that put the work in like you guys.
It's torture. Do you know what I mean? But this is the whole thing with Tony Sims and the gym and the way it's programmed. It's produced champions, and it's been proven time and time again. That's the reason why we do it. And do I really want to get up at that time in the morning to run upstairs, especially coming from South London to go to a beach and Leon C to run up God knows how many stairs? Absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? But I do it because I'm going to be a world champion, and that's the things that are going to make me a world champion. That's the things Jordan's done to become a world champion, and it's in the blueprint, and it works. So, yeah.
Well, it's a really nice step up for you. September 30th as well. George Liddard, who was in an absolute war last time out, and again, you showed that conditioning by coming through a tough fight. Really good opponent for you as well. Things really starting to grow for you in terms of fan base now. You've aligned yourself to that small little club called West Ham down the road, but career going from strength to strength, and really banking the activity as well.
No, definitely. You know, I think the last fight was great for me. You know, I'm working so hard in the week, in the gym every week, day in, day out. And if I go in there and roll them over in one round, you know, I'm not getting to showcase, you know, the best of me. So I think, you know, that guy, Bass, come to fight, he come to win. And he brought out a good side of me. I got to show a different side, that I've got the grit, and I can also box on the back foot and still look class. So, yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. Keep stepping up the ladder, and there's some big fights coming down the line, 100%.
One of those fights, probably not for you in the future, but if you weren't in the same stable, would be a huge one. Is obviously you and Jimmy are good mates as well, but great to see you boys, you know, teaming up in the professional game as well, and the whole gym, like I said, absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, 100%. You know, me and Jim, we share the ring a lot in the gym, sparring, bringing each other on, you know, week in, week out, and we have, you know, access to world-class sparring as well, which is only gonna, you know, help us in the long run. So yeah, some big fights in the middleweight division down the line for both of us.
A lot of you guys, you know, Maisie included, although the plan is to move relatively slowly with the experience, but keep active, also finding your feet quite quickly. Looking forward to stepping up in time to those 8 rounds and 10 rounds where I think because of your conditioning and the way you fight, we'll really see the best of you.
100%. You know, I think what we're doing in the gym, conditioners for that long rounds, I feel like I'm ready now, you know, but, you know, you got to take the time, make the right fights. I understand that. And I'm only young, you know, I'm 21, plenty of time, but I know the capabilities that I have, and the more I step up, the more you'll see, the best will come out of me, and the training camps are going to be more gruesome, but that's where I feel comfortable in an insane kind of way.
Well, I can say that you two are definitely catching the imagination of Essex as well, because my oldest daughter said to me the other day, she's already mentioned you a couple of weeks ago, and then she said to me 2 nights ago, have you signed Jimmy Saints? I was like, you know, the only other fighter she knows is Anthony Joshua. I said, how do you know that? Yeah, I know his brother, you know. Yeah, you know, we talk on Snapchat. I said, I've got to talk to you separately about that, Jimmy, but that's another story anyway. But
I'm not sure if that's a good thing to put.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks. Jordan, I mean, this is unbelievable, really. You know, sometimes things just work out that way. After a great performance against Ducard, you come through a storm, great performance against Watkins, you get yourself ranked in the top 15 of the IBF. We're now sitting, and I'm talking about fighting a world-level guy next. All of a sudden, that becomes the #1 cruiserweight in the world in Jai Opetaia, the IBF world champion, the Ring magazine champion. You've got an opportunity to just walk straight in and take everything on September 30th.
Somebody said, I'm the new.
That's exactly it. You know, you already know what's up. I'm the new. That's a fact. That's a fact. Trust me.
I'm the new. Simple.
Now listen, opportunities like this come about. Can't miss, won't miss. It's destiny. You know what I'm trying to say? However, whichever way it came about, we've put the hard graft in, we've made the sacrifices, we've made the commitments. I'm in an amazing gym, thriving, all the fighters. So it's an opportunity I've got to go out there and grab with both hands, which I have absolutely no doubt I'm going to go and do.
This really is a tremendous fight. You're both incredible athletes. You're probably the biggest puncher in the cruiserweight division, certainly right up there. He can crack, he's super tough. He busted his jaw against Bradis, fought on for 9 rounds. I mean, you're going to have to dig deep here. We know this is a fight that can end early in this division, but prepared to do whatever it takes, you know, whatever depths you need to go to on September 30th to become world champion.
Without a doubt. No matter what way this fight goes, we're ready for it. That's a fact. I honestly and truthfully, I'm gonna tell you right now, this fight ain't gonna go see the 12 rounds. But we gotta prepare for the 12 rounds. It's only professional that we do, but artistic violence all the time, every time until the end of time. And I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna show every single person out here exactly what artistic violence is about, exactly who Jordan Thompson is. And like I say, this fight for me, it's more than boxing. You know what I'm trying to say? It's more than boxing. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's been an emotional couple of months, very emotional, but this fight here, spiritual warfare. If you don't know, get to know, and you will know come September 30th.
It's mad how things work out where, you know, we've even talked in the past about you moving to the heavyweight division. We know you're massive, you know, everybody's tight at cruiserweight who's a big cruiserweight, but at the end of the day, we do see the future as well for you in the heavyweight division. How mad is it to think that on September 30th you could become the #1 cruiserweight in the world, win that beautiful Ring Magazine belt, the IBF belt, could even then go on and straight unify, or could even step up and put yourself in a mandatory position to fight for the world heavyweight title? I mean, what a turnaround that will be. I mean, we were going that way anyway. It's just happened about a year quicker than we expected it to do. But just everything completely in front of you right now.
That's it. Like I said, destiny. You know, I'm trying to say what's meant for me will not miss me. And it's, again, one of them opportunities I've been blessed with. You know, I'm trying to say everything happens for a reason, and it's down to me to go out there and show that I've got what it takes to be at that level. Not only be at that level, but win at that level. You know, I'm trying to say I belong there. I already know that. You know, I'm trying to say people who know me already know that. And again, if you don't know, you will know come September 30th. So I'm very confident in going out there and getting the job done.
Well, it's a tremendous fight. Jay Opetaia, the IBF and Ring Magazine world champion, takes on Jordan Thompson at the OVO Arena at Wembley, live on DAZN all around the world. A fantastic undercard as well. To the media, thanks for coming today. Something a little bit different for you. We're going to let you enjoy some music and some food and finish up these interviews, and then I guess at some point we'll have to get back to work. We'll see you for a great night, September 30th. Thank you.